Hey guys, and welcome to Road to Forex. As always, my name is Alex, and I'm appreciative that you guys are here with me today. Now, I want to give you the most important psychological lesson that you've ever had in your trading career. Yes, that is a big call. But when I teach my break-even students, my beginner students, and even those that are losing, it has such an effect that they begin to make consistent profits. And what happens when you hit consistent profits? Well, you pass accounts. And when you combine those two things together, all of a sudden you can start achieving your trading dreams. Whether it's going part-time, becoming financially free, buying that car, or even looking after your family. This lesson here will help you get there. So let's get onto the charts right now and get stuck in. So first things first, let's start at the very beginning and work our way over towards that mindset shift by just setting the stage. We already know that 90% of traders fail. Now, why would this be? Do we think it's because most traders find it hard to make a strategy? Is that the hardest thing? Or would it be sticking to the strategy? Which one out of these two do you think is going to be the hardest thing? Because I know when we start off, we're definitely going to be thinking that, making a strategy is the hardest part. Because if I don't have a strategy, then I can't make money. So that's going to be hard because I'm going to need to find it, I need to test it, I need to do all this stuff. Yeah, it is hard. But as soon as you've got one, maybe it takes you 6 months, maybe it takes you 7 months, 8 months, whatever, a year. As soon as you get it, theoretically, if you use that strategy, then you'll be making money. And you're either not making money because your strategy sucks, and remember there's lots of them out there, you can make your own, again, not that hard, or you are making psychological problems for yourself and for your trading. So we can go that psychology, there we go, is the hardest thing for most traders within the market. Now this is not just supported by this explanation here, it's also supported by a couple of other things. One being other traders. Because when you're talking to other people within the market, nearly every single person, in fact I would say every single person has some sort of issue that they're dealing with. Is it FOMO? Is it revenge trading? Is it not being switched on, or just really self-destructive behaviors in terms of, I'm scared of losing, I'm scared of winning, all these things. And you will know that other traders have it, so they'll tell you, hey, yeah, psychology is the hardest thing. You've also got literature. So if we look at literature, how many books are on trading in terms of this is how you use a Fibonacci retracement tool. This is how you use support and resistance lines. This is how you have a strategy. See, not many people are actually talking about building strategies, etc. and backtesting. But we've got so much literature, and fantastic literature at that, on psychology that says these are all the ways that you can fail and this is how you get better at it. Of course. And then you are going to have your own personal experiences. So own EXP. You'll be in the markets and you'll do something wrong. You might make a mistake. You might have FOMO. All of these things. All of them talk about psychology. How many of your personal experiences make you think that a strategy is hard? In terms of maybe not being able to achieve it or not consistently being able to achieve it. Again, once you have a strategy, you've got one. Yes, it can be hard to backtest it. Yes, it can be hard to find out what you need to do initially. But once you're there and you've got the education, a lot of people can and do make strategies. Literature can help you out here, YouTube videos, all these things. I'm not necessarily saying it's hard. They're actually, most people are saying it's easy. You can buy them from me, you can learn it this way, etc. And other traders really say the same. So, then psychology is number one. It's the hardest thing. And I want to introduce you from here. Now that we've set the stage, basically making it that making a strategy is the hardest thing for you. Because what's that going to do for you? Can you imagine if psychology is actually at number 2? Because when you start off, this is what you think is the most important, right? And then you realize the psychology later. But what if I could make psychology the second hardest factor within the Forex markets? Maybe even third hardest. Who knows? Do you think that you'd be able to stick to a strategy if psychology wasn't hard? Yeah, sure. Do you think it would help you in your day-to-day trading activities? Yes, of course. So how do we do that? How do we get to that section? I want to introduce you to my way of thinking, and I call it the childlike approach. When we go into it, what I want you to do is think of everything simply, because that's what it is, and you're already going to know from a childlike approach. This all came about, right, because I was in the markets one day and I was having a look at a market just like this. And I was going, okay, the trend looks to be going up, but I can see a double top and I can see a double bottom. And I can see that we've got these extra areas up here, and yes, we've broken up, but is that an actual breakout? Because my strategy only works in trending environments. And you can already hear from my tone of voice and how I was thinking, there's so many things going through my head. What could be happening? I'm afraid that the market was going to do just this and start to come down. And then my nephew came across and just said, oh, the market's going up. Hope you're in it for a buy. And I went, yeah, the market is going up. I'm overanalyzing this stuff because my problem is I always want to get into trades. And I realized that if I can't, within 3 seconds, make a decision about anything to do with my strategy, I'm not hopping in. Because, again, my strategy works in trending environments. So ranging and consolidation, I'm trying to eliminate here, and I'm trying so hard to make sure that I'm right, I'm making it so much harder for myself. So this is just one thing. This isn't the mindset shift here. This is not it. 3-second rule, are you kidding me? Yes, it definitely helps you out, for sure, but this is only the cream. We're going to get into the entire cake here, the really good stuff. And unfortunately, it's editing Alex here, which means the really good stuff is on my Patreon. And trust me, you do not want to miss out on this one here. Again, it's what turns my mediocre, break-even, or even losing traders into consistently profitable traders. So if you want to learn that, then click the link in the description and join my Patreon. Until then, guys, I'll speak to you later. Have a great one. Bye.